to shut it off and then we'll use the voice that the Lord gave us, right? Okay. Design, purpose, and potential. The potential is something, an ability that not just a person but anything has that we do not see, that is hidden inside. Right? Let's go to the book of Genesis. Is everyone there? Genesis chapter 1. Yeah, in chapter 1. Okay. We are in verse 24. Start from verse 20 all the way to 24. Go ahead.
God said, "Let the waters swarm with swarms of living creatures, and let birds fly over the earth across the face of the vaulted dome of heaven." So God created the great sea creatures and every living creature that moves, with which the waters swarm, according to their kind, and every bird with wings according to its kind. And God saw that it was good.
Every bird according to its kind. Design, potential, and purpose. Every bird designed according to its kind, so that the pigeon is not looking like chicken. Chicken is not looking like a duck. Duck is not looking like... Okay. Every bird according to its kind. All right. Let's go back. Look at verse 11. Can you read, bro?
And God said, "Let the earth produce green plants that will bear seed, fruit trees bearing fruit in which there is seed, according to its kind on earth."
According to its kind. It will bear fruit according to its kind. Trees, the trees will bear the fruit according to its kind. Oh, let me ask a question. Did God create seed or He created the plant? Huh? There's no trap there. Okay? It's very simple. He read it. What did you read? And the God did what?
Created the green plants that will bear seed.
You see that? What did God create? Plant, right? And then the plant will do what? Will produce seed. So when God created, plant didn't have fruit, didn't have seed. The seed were inside the plant. So that is what? Potential. Inside the tree. The ability to produce seed, something else that is not very visible at the time. Then soon it started producing according to its kind. Every single tree, orange tree produced what? Tomato, right? Produced oranges. Grapevine produced what? Oranges. Right? No. Grapes produced grapes. Vine produced grape. coconut tree produced coconut. There are some trees that we don't have here that are in Africa, and some that we don't have in Africa that are here. Every single tree produced fruit according to its kind. And that goes permanently. It doesn't matter what we say, what we do, how we develop our science. It will not get an orange tree to produce mangoes. It won't happen. Mango tree for mango tree. One day I was working in Africa. I used to go to college, then I would walk for about 4 miles, walking, go in the morning and come back late. And it's very hot where I'm coming from in Africa. Then it was one of those heat, you see the heat wave. And I'm very tired, I'm very hungry. At that time I was not married, I was a single, and the condition of life was really, really horrible. And I'm very skinny, I'm tired, and I'm a Christian. And I went to school, I'm very tired, I'm coming back home. It's very hot. And going in the open street, main street, it's really, you feel like you're falling. You feel dizzy. For 4 miles, I'm walking and walking and walking. Then I decided to go under trees. So I'm very tired. I can't take it anymore. I think if I remember well, I was fasting. Very tired, skin on bones. I like fasting. It's very good. It's very powerful. It gives you the ability that you will not have in a natural, to open your eyes to many things, to make you sensitive to spiritual things, and even to things around you. It's very important. So now, I'm very tired, I need it, I was thirsty, hungry. I come under a mango tree, very tall, giant trees that we have over in Africa. That's a tropical tree. It grows in the tropical. Very big mangoes. Tall, very tall. It's huge, it's tall. So you have to climb, but I don't have strength to climb. So the season was already over. Okay? Now what you have is small, and a big tree will see maybe 1 or 2 mangoes hanging there, the very last one hanging there. I think you know what I'm talking about. The season is almost over. All the mangoes have been eaten, just 1 or 2 in a tree. I come under the tree. I look up very far, high up there. I see 1 mango. I'll never forget. 1 mango hanging. So red, ripen, and I feel like I want to just eat the whole and swallow it. But I can't reach there. I started looking at a mango. And here, I can't reach. I'm looking at the mango, I'm looking at the mango, I'm looking at the mango, start just doing this calculation in my head. What do I do? Oh Lord, man. I don't have any tree that I can just push it or throw. No, it's far away. Can't reach. Over, I'll say 50 feet up there. I'll never forget. As I'm looking and looking and looking and looking, all of a sudden I see that mango tap from the branch. It cut, tap, came where I was. I picked up. It's amazing. God has put, I don't want to go ahead, but it will come. God is so alive even in small things. I picked it up and oh my God, I could feel inside me that the juice is not man-made juice. Full of chemical. This is original one. Okay? You won't find any man-made product in there. No, just natural. I ate it. Oh my God. And I felt rejuvenated, encouraged, and most of all, my faith was built up. My faith was built up. The thing that God did in the Old Testament, when we read, He still does it today. He does. He has not changed. Has God changed? No, He still does it. Yeah, that was a very powerful testimony. Really powerful. Every single tree will produce fruit according to its kind. All right? Okay. Let me ask a question. Do you know a tree that plays a role, a part, any tree? Just shout your voice, any tree that you know. This tree, for example, does this, this, and that. This fruit, if you eat it, it does this, this, and that. This other tree, this is what it does. Anyone that knows a particular tree, a particular fruit, seed, that does something in life?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, rubber tree makes all the rubber, right?
Yeah.
Produces that stuff used to make rubber.
Yeah.
Maple trees produce sap.
Maple tree, yes. Maple tree produces sap that we all like. We go to Walmart. I think it's the most expensive, syrup, right?
Yeah.
Maple syrup, right?
Has to be a sugar maple though. It can't be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have in this is the second church. The first church started in the town called McGregor. There's a church member there, Lori Erkenbrack. He has a company. She has a company, Manestalgia. They fabricate things like that, and every year she packages a box that she sends my way because I'm her minister. Being a minister is good. People give you stuff. I'm just teasing. If we saw in somebody's life, they are grateful, they will always bless you back. It's a way of giving to God. Because you don't see God. Instead of giving to God, you give to your minister. That's a way of giving to God.
Amen.
Give to somebody else. Because you don't see God, you give to God through somebody else. So she packages a box every... When did we receive it? Did we receive it this year? When was it?
January something.
Yeah, in January. Every year she sends it. She has given herself a duty like that, to do that. First fruit every year. Like a big box. I have a check, I have maple syrup, I have this and that, a lot of things. Socks. And she sends. So praise God. So that's why when you see me with something, don't think I have a lot of money. No. People send them. Because they see the blessing in their lives. They give back to the Lord. Anyway, maple syrup. It's very important.
Orange too.
Orange, right?
Yeah.
I like orange juice, right?
Yeah.
Do we have it at home?
Yep. Yes, we do.
How about medication, right?
Yeah.
There are trees that are specifically geared to heal you. Do you know that?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Aloe,
Uh-huh.
aloe vera.
Aloe.
Yes, bro. Yes, exactly. Aloe vera. True. It heals a lot of diseases. It heals your skin. It heals your bowels. It's very good. Well said. Yes, true.
Chamomile and lavender are both calming.
Huh?
Chamomile and lavender are both calming.
Yeah. So now let me ask you a question. What aloe vera does, can a mango tree do that? No. So the potential of that, it's just, you will see like a flake, but it has the potential to heal you. That potential didn't come from itself. God put in it. No scientists put in it. Scientists extract that. Mix that with other chemical to produce different kind of medicines, but originally God put the potential in the trees to be able to give you. Do you know that my grandma used to give, when a woman does not bear children, my grandma will go in the forest, dig some roots, will beat those roots and start giving a woman for a period of 1 week, and that woman will conceive. True, I watched that happen.
Yeah, that's true.
But stupid that I was, instead of recording all that to me, but she died. She went with all the knowledge. The way I'm here in America, if I had recorded that, my God, I would be a multimillionaire. True. I contacted the pharmaceutical company. I said, let's go to Africa. We go in the forest, in the jungle, dig out some roots and fly back here. And then I go in Damascus or somewhere, find me a lady that doesn't give birth. I'm going to. Why? Because trees have potential, giving potential. You see that? Okay. Let's go now to the New Testament. Let's go to Matthew. It's going to get better. Design, potential, and purpose. Design, potential, and purpose. We are in Matthew chapter 25. Matthew chapter 25. If you're there, say, yes, we are there.
Yes.
Yes.
Are you there?
Yes.
Okay. Let me hear again. Are you there?
Yes.
Very good. Give yourself a round of applause because you are there. Oh my God. You got to be happy because you found the chapter. You know, Bible is so big. It's not easy. Matthew chapter 25. We are in verse 14. Oh my God. That was a potential.
Well, we passed the 10.
Look at verse 14. Brother Mike, would you read for us?
For it will be as when a man going on a journey called his servants.
It will be like.
It will be like.
It will be like a man. Similarity. It will be like comparison. It will be something will be like. So for us to know what it is to look the chapter before, to know the context. What is Jesus talking about here? Okay, let's flip back. Keep that passage open, but let's flip back so that we can have an idea. Look at verse 1. What is the title? Look at the verse 1. Look at verse 1. What is the title of that?
25.
Chapter 25, verse 1. What is the title? Huh?
The sign of the end.
The parable of the talents.
The 10 virgins, right? Okay. Let's go back now to verse 20, chapter 24. That discourse, the theologian calls that discourse. What is the title there?
The destruction of the temple and signs of end times.
The signs of end time. Do you see that? Let me ask again. Chapter 24. Do you see that? The signs of the end time. Okay. Jesus is asked a question by his disciples. Lord, what are the signs that will show you coming back? And then Jesus started explaining there will be rumors of war, there will be famine, there will be this and that, a lot of things we don't have time to go, but there will to go through all of each one of them. But if you look at what is happening to the world, you will know that we are in the end time. Let me repeat it. You will know what is happening to the world now. You will know that we are running. Well, the thing that we see, the volcanoes and all this, and the weather shifting, it's always happened. It's always been that way. It has been that way, but now the speed of it, the consecutiveness, the repetitiveness of things, and the closeness of each other. You don't spend 6 months without a natural disaster. Every 6 months there is a major disaster that is happening. It used to happen, but now it's happening closely. Jesus said that it will be like a lady that is in labor pain.
Because she had the root.
So in a labor pain, having witnessed my wife giving birth to children, what happens is she will feel a pain. And then she will, I'm coming. She will phone the hospital, I'm coming. They will ask her a question. What is the question that they ask? Sister Renee, what do they ask you? I feel like I want to give birth right now. What do you say? What is the question that they ask you?
What number?
Huh?
The number of people, the level?
Yeah. They ask you how close are the pen? From the very first pen, sweep to the next one. Sweep, how far apart are the pen? Right? They ask that, right? How far apart are the pen? I'm feeling pain. How far apart from the first one that hits you to the next? How far apart is? No, I'm feeling, I would say approximately 3 minutes. They said, no, stay home. Then they'll ask you again. After you call, they ask you, so how far apart are the pain? That's an indication the baby is on the way if the pains start becoming closer and closer and closer. Am I right, women? Yes. If the pain becomes closer and closer and closer, that means the baby is on the way. Sometimes it is 1 minute apart. They say, quickly, run. Run quickly before you give birth on the way. Oh my God. Michael, my son. I am happy because Dr. Mando, my friend Dr. Mando was around. God power, was that James?
James, yeah.
Throw power in the car. Let's go now. Bob will follow. Let's go. He started beating the red light. Then I stayed, I came behind, I followed, and the baby was already out.
0. You didn't get.
The pain were closer and closer and closer. Jesus said it will be like the birth, the childbirth pain, closer and closer. War have been forever since the time of Alexander the Great. There were war. But now it has become almost permanent. There's no time where there's no war. American army has been involved in many wars in a very consecutive way. Afghanistan, the job was not done, we went to Iraq. The job was not done, now what? Syria. Not done, now we're trying to pressure Iran. Not done, Libya,
Korea.
Egypt, North Korea, things like that. Natural disaster or that one, it has become every single, every 3 months almost, to the point